Hello and welcome to the Play the Thing. My name's Matt, and in today's video I'm doing a playthrough of Spire with the Silent. Gonna try and do a bit of a better build than I did in my last playthrough and see if we can't get a little bit further. Okay, let's go and check it out. So here we are with the Ironclad, and let us get going with a card from Meow. We gain 3 money, so that is, we start with 2, so we have 5 in total. And then we get to pick a card from our upgrade stack. Okay, and straight away we have deal 1 hit for each skill in your hand. Fleshlets, I had that last time. Poison stab, 1 hit and a poison, and we exhaust it. Well laid plans, end of turn, you may retain 1 card, so we can keep 1 card that we haven't played. I'm going to take the poison because that's what I wanted last time until I went on to shivs, and then shivs didn't work out. So we've got the first benefit, and then we can either upgrade a card, gain 3 potions, or gain a rare card and gain a curse. Ooh, gaining a rare card at the start is quite exciting. I'm going to go for it. So we look at 3 of our rare cards, and 1,000 cuts. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, deal 5 damage to any row. Wow, that is pretty awesome. Bullet time. You can't draw additional cards this turn. Reduce the cost of all cards in your hand to 0 this turn. So bullet time is restricting our ability to draw cards, and yeah, it costs 3 obviously because everything else will then be 0. Or adrenaline, gain 1 energy, draw 2 cards and exhaust. What's the upgrade of adrenaline? Gain 2 energy, draw 2 cards, exhaust. I mean, 1,000 cuts. It is a power, so it goes out of our deck once we've played it. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, so you're going to want to not have too many cards. Get rid of cards at merchants. This round we have 2 merchants and they're down here, so we'd only get rid of 1 if we could. Yeah, I'm going to take 1,000 cuts. So I'm going to try and keep my deck small. And then we start with, we need our little boot. The first encounter. And we have a small slime and also getting an acid slime. So and let's begin. So as the Silent, we draw 7 cards to start with. And we roll the die. And it's a 1, so acid slime is weakening us. And I need to put so we only have 1. We only have to go another round, and we would kill. So let's do 1,000 cuts. I haven't got my tokens out either. So 1,000 cuts, 2 energy. And then we will play 1 defend, so we get our block. And the small slime attacks for 1. We block it. And then the acid slime weakens us. And these go into the discard. And now we've got our 1,000 cuts out. So only 2 more cards and we will hopefully kill them. No, next turn actually we'll kill them. So we roll the die and we have a 2 which does nothing and acid slime is going to weaken again. We will spend 1 energy to attack acid slime which gets rid of our weaken, but it also poisons the acid slime. And poison stab gets exhausted. That was 1. And then we will play survivor. Gets us to block. And then for good health we will do another strike and attack the acid slime. That is the end of our turn. So small slime attacks for 1. Acid slime weakens us. And that's where they finish. And then we draw. 1, 2, and we shuffle. So whenever we shuffle, our draw pile deal 5 damage to any row. So we will do it to this row. It'll always be the same row. Basically, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get 1 potion, which is a swift potion, draw 3 cards. And we get to look at cards as well. 1, 2, 3. And this is all shivs. I don't think I'm going to take one of those. I'm going to keep my deck small this time. Okay, so we will move on, and I think we're going to head for this elite monster. So we get to an event, Ominous Forge, gain a relic, roll the die, gain a curse, or upgrade a card and lose 2 HP. Inside a small hut you find a forge. The tools are covered with dust, yet a fire roars in the furnace. If we upgrade a card, what's actually our good card? 1,000 cuts. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, deal 7 damage to any row. And our poison stab, 2 poison. Yeah, I like that. I want to get more poison. So I'm going to upgrade that and lose 2 HP. So we are fighting another enemy, and it's the blue slaver. So they have 10 health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we've got a poison stab, so we definitely want to do that. Oh, we need to roll the die. And it's a 4, so we get 1 block. And they are attacking for 3. So let's play on neutralize, which costs us nothing, does 1 damage, gives them a weaken, so now only attacking for 2. So let's defend for 1. And we will play our poison stab, which does 1 damage and gives them 2 poison. And then we will do a strike. So we hit them for 1 more. And that is the end of our turn. The poison hits, so it does 1, 2 damage. And then Blue Slaver, attacking for 3, weakened to 2. We have 2 block. So we start our turn again, get our 3 energy back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And roll the die. And it's a 1. So they're attacking for 2 and weakening us. So we'll play Survivor for 1, which is 2 block and discard a card. So we'll discard one of our defends, and then we will strike for 1 damage and defend for another damage, even though we don't need to. And Blue Slaver gets hit for 2 poison. And then they are attacking for 2, 1, 2, and weakening us. But it doesn't matter because 1, 2, we can't use our 1,000 cuts, unfortunately. But the poison is going to kill the Blue Slaver at the end of our turn. So 3, 4, 5, and we'll roll. And it's a 3, so they're attacking for 3. So we'll play our 2 defends, and we'll just attack for 1, which doesn't do anything, gets rid of the weaken. And our poison hits for 2, 1, 2, so the Blue Slaver is killed. And we get 2 gold. And we get to choose if we want a new card. 1, 2, 3. Now prepared is interesting because it draws 1 card and discards 1 card, and it costs 0, so it's just moving our deck. So actually it kind of cancels itself out as a new card. And if we upgrade it, it's draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. So I think I'm going to get prepared because actually it's not, in practical terms, making us deck bigger, but it just means we get card draw. So I'm going to take that. And then we are moving on, and I think I am hopefully strong enough to take on this elite here. So we will go to the merchant. 3 relics and 3 potions. And we also get to look at 3 of our cards. Don't think I want any of these. I've got 7 gold, so I think I might ditch one of my cards. What do I want to get rid of? Probably an attack. Oh. Yeah, I've got poison stab, so that completely replaces. Yeah, I'm going to discard a card, so that costs 3. So I'm down to 4 gold. And do I want a potion? I don't want one of these. No, I think I'll keep my gold. So we're going to reject everything else. And they all go to the bottom of their respective decks. And this goes back. And we move on. So we're going to try and kill an elite monster. So what do we have? we have the Lagavulin, who I've fought many times before. Lagavulin has 22 health in the solo mode. And does no attack on his first turn. So let us see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we get a 5, so we get 1 block, which of course we would get it on this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So I'm going to play my 1,000 cuts for 2. And then I have my prepared, which is draw 1 card, discard 1 card. So I'll discard a defend. And then I'll play my 0 neutralize, which is 1 attack and 1 weaken. And then I will also play my poison stab, which is 1 attack and 2 poison. So that's good, getting that out early. And I have no more energy. So immediately my poison does 2 damage. She's already down to 18. And then it's his turn. He's going zzz, zzz, and starts up. So we draw up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We roll our die. And it's a 6, so I can trigger any die ability, but I will just get that block. And now he's attacking for 4. So I can defend myself for 4, so Survivor gives me 2 block and I can discard a card, so I will discard an attack, and then I'll use my other 2 block cards to get that 4 block, and then defend is done, and that's the end of our turn. Poison hits for 1, 2. And he's going to attack. Oh, actually, he's only going to attack. So I could have done 1 more damage. He's only going to attack for 3 because of the weaken. So we're down to 1 block. And he moves on. And it's the start of our turn. So we get our energy back. We lose our block. And we draw 1. And as we're shuffling, whenever you shuffle your draw pile, deal 5 damage to any row. So we will do 5 damage to the Gavulin. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we roll the die. And it's a 4, so we get 1 block. He's attacking for 4 again. We'll use our prepared to draw 1 card. And we will discard 1 card. And we'll use our neutralize to do 1 damage and weaken him. And then we will, yep, we haven't used anything yet. Defend for 1, so we're up to 2 block. That's all we can defend for. I think I'm going to use my Swift Potion to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3, and we get 3 more blocks. So he's only attacking for 3 this turn, so I'll use another defend to get my 3 block, and then I will strike for 1. He's down to 9 health. That's the end of my turn, so we do 2 poison on him, and he is attacking for 3 because of the weaken. We have 3 block, and that's the end of his turn. So we draw up to 5. 1, 2, 3, and we are shuffling again. So we do 5 damage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we've killed him because our poison is going to do its worst. But actually, why not do a neutralize, 1 attack and a weaken, and a strike, 1 attack, and that kills the Gavulin. So good. That was pretty good. We didn't lose any life. Pretty swift work of that elite monster. So we get 2 gold. So we're up to 6. We get a relic, which is gain 10 gold, then discard this item. If this appears at the merchant or the courier, discard it and draw it again. No, it doesn't. So, wow. Old coin. So we get 10 gold. So we really... Unfortunately, there are no more merchants. And then we get to look at cards. So we get 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. We have a backflip. So these 2 interest me. So dagger throw is 2 attack, draw 1 card and discard 1 card. So again, that kind of mitigates it being in the deck because it's drawing an extra card anyway. And then backflip, which is 1 block, draw 2 cards. So that's even better. That one, its attack just goes up. I presume the block will go up for this one. Yeah. I think I'm going to take backflip. Because it moves me through my deck by 1 more card. Okay, so we move on. And it's an event. So this event is the Living Wall. Forget, remove 1 card, change, transform a card, or grow, upgrade a card. So I think I'm going to remove a card. I want to keep powering through my deck. So I'm going to remove a card. I'm going to remove a defend this time. Because I just got this card, which is a block. But gets me the 2 cards. So yeah, thank you, Living Wall. Didn't read the flavor text there. So I move on, and it is treasure. So we get the top relic. Okay, wow. Your starter strikes deal +1 damage. That's pretty amazing. So I'm glad we just got rid of a block. We have got rid of 1 of our starter strikes. But even if we upgrade starter strikes, because they have 2 attack when they're upgraded, this will still get +1. They're starter strikes, whether they're upgraded or not, as far as I know. Okay. So, oh no, there is another. Look at this. So I can go there. And it means I do another elite combat, but I feel quite prepared for that right now. Who knows? So let's go that way. We're attacking another enemy. And it's a mad gremlin. So we summon 2 gremlins. This is where my first rare card comes in. Great. Because it attacks all of them for 5. Okay, let's give them some energy. So I'm not going to attack the mad gremlin myself because if I get my main card out, it will stop him in 1 go. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so they're doing 3 attack this turn, but I can stop that attack, even with... So I'm going to play my 1,000 cuts. So that's out there. And then I'm going to play my neutralize, and I will attack. Doesn't really matter. Oh, I didn't roll my die. It's a 1 anyway. I'll attack the fat gremlin, who gets a weaken. And then I will play survivor. Oh no. Yes, play survivor. So we're down to 0 energy. We get 2 block, and we have to discard a card, which is fine. So that's the end of our turn. Mad Gremlin attacks for 1, gets blocked. Fat Gremlin attacks for 1, but it's reduced to 0. And the second Fat Gremlin does 1 attack. And that's the end of their turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And next turn I will kill them all. And so they're attacking for 3 again. So we'll use our prepared and draw a card and discard a card. I'll discard a strike. And then we will we have 3 energy. Yeah. So I'm going to play 3 defend. Oh, I must remember my strikes have attack for 2. So I probably could have killed them off a lot easier than this, actually. But it's all worked out fine. So we go to them. They are attacking 1, 1, 1. So that's our 3 block. And then we draw up. And we have to shuffle. And when we shuffle, deal 5 damage to any row. So 5, they're all dead. I think I could have done that a bit quicker. But that's all right. So the Mad Gremlin gives us 2 coins. So we now have 18 coins. And we get to look at some new cards. 1, 2, 3. And I think I'm going to take acrobatics because it costs 1. We draw 3 cards and discard 1 card. So again, it will probably get us through our deck. Maybe not in 2 goes because it is adding itself, but I'm going to take that. I just want lots of discard. Okay, so there we are. Because we can now get rid of a card. Okay, so we're moving on to another merchant. Okay, no more poison there. So shall we remove a card? The question is, what do we want to remove? I think we might remove a defend. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to pay 3 to remove a defend. Scry is interesting. So with Scry 3, once per combat, which is Golden Eye, we can look at the top 3 cards of our deck and discard any cards we want to and then put them back in the same order. Having said that, Bag of Preparation is quite interesting because we start combat with drawing 2 cards. So we will be drawing 9. Outmaneuver is interesting as well because it has retain. So we don't have to discard it. And if we play it in the next turn, we get 2 energy. I think that's quite good. I am going to buy Scry for 7. So I have 8 left. Having more energy is good. Also, when we retain cards, we still draw 5 cards, even if we've got cards that are retained in our hand. I'm going to get it. I'm going to try it. 3 gold. I know I said I wasn't going to buy cards and I bought loads of cards, but there we go. Okay, so now we have to face another elite. So here we go. Sentries. Okay, and we summon AB, etc. until there's 3 enemies per player. So we're going to summon 2. 1A and 1B. 1A. I'm not sure if they're all the same, but yeah, I think they are. Yeah, they are. So I don't need to shuffle them. Okay, and 7, 7, 8. And let's begin. So we are drawing 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We roll the die, and we roll a 4, so we get 1 block. And we're getting a couple of daisies, and the sentry A is attacking for 3. So I'm going to play my 1,000 cuts for 2. And then I've got neutralize, 0 energy, does 1 attack, and weakens. And then I'm going to play Survivor, which is my last one, which does 2 block, and we discard a card, so I will just discard another defend. And that's the end of my turn. So we discard, but I have outmaneuver, so I will retain outmaneuver. It's a sentries go, so 4. So I get dazed by sentries. That goes on my draw pile, so this is going to slow me down. Sentry A attacks for 3, and I have 3 block. And Sentry B dazes me as well. Oh, actually it was 2 because they had a weaken. And then we draw up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we get our outmaneuver back. And we rolled a 6, so we can get 1 block. And then we have our outmaneuver, which we retain, so we get 2 more energy. Actually, we'll just take that back for now. I'm going to play my prepared, so I draw 1 card. And I can discard 1 card. So I will discard an attack. I don't need to play my outmaneuver. So I will defend for 2. 1, 2. So I've got my 3 block. And I'm going to stop there. So these days go out of my hand. I retain my outmaneuver. And they attack again. So they're going to put their daisies back. And Sentry A is going to attack for 3. Okay, so I draw up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these daisies are really slowing down my card draw. And I roll a 3. So first of all, I'm going to play backflip for 1. I get 1 block and draw 2 cards, but I can only draw 1. Yeah, I'm going to take some damage here. I'm going to use my outmaneuver to gain 2 energy. I'm going to use my poison stab to do 1 attack. So do 1 attack on Sentry A and poison it twice. And then I have 2 strikes. 1, 2. So I'll do 2 damage. 1, 2. And that's the end of my turn. So my daze goes out. And then I do 2 poison to sentry A. And then they are attacking, so I'm going to do 1, 2. I get a daze. And 1, 2, 3. So I'm down to 3 health. Ooh, dear. And it's my go. So we're doing 1 and then we shuffle. So we're doing 5 damage to each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sentry A dies. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we shuffle and draw up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll the die. It's a 2. So I need to... Oh, goodness me. Not got good cards. Okay, so I can strike, and my strikes do 2 damage, so I can kill the sentry. And then I can use my other 2, 1, 2, to get 2 block. So sentry B is attacking for 3, so 1, 2, 3, down to 2 health. Oh dear, that goes away. I'm holding on to that. We draw up to 5. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 energy. And yes, I can kill it now. So neutralize, 1 attack, 1 weaken. 1 strike. Does 2 damage and kills that sentry. So that was touch and go. Yeah, with those, I should have used my scry, of course, which I forgot to do. And I think I probably didn't do enough damage because of my starter strikes being +1 damage. Anyway. We get 2 gold. We get a relic, which is once per combat, retain any number of cards this turn. And we get to look at some cards as well. 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And I don't think I'm going to take any of those. So we move on to an event. The library. You come across an old abandoned library. You find countless rows of scrolls, manuscripts, and books. So we can read or heal 3. We're going to heal 3. 1, 2, 3. No question. Because then we're going on to a campfire and we can upgrade or heal for 3. And I'm going to heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. And then it's the Act 1 boss, who is the Guardian and has 40 life. And has a couple of modes, attack mode and defensive mode, which I will talk about when we're attacking him. So let's see. A little unsure after that last combat. So we draw 7 cards. And we roll the die. So 2. So he's attacking for 2 this turn. So we definitely want to get our poisoned on there. So we'll do 1 damage. And get the 2 poison on him from the start. And then we'll play Survivor. So we get 2 block. And we discard a card. I think I'm going to discard a strike. And then we will play Neutralize. which does another damage and weakens him. And then we will play acrobatics. We draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And we discard 1 card. So I will discard another defend. And then, unfortunately we've drawn 1,000 cuts. But then we will play prepared, which is draw 1 card and discard 1 card. And we'll play 1 strike, which does 2 damage. 1, 2. And that's it. We'll keep our outmaneuver. And he gets 2 poison and attacks for 2, but he's blocked. Gets 5 defense. Oh, he attacks for 1 actually. And then moves. So we're going to get 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll do a shuffle of these. 5. And we roll a 4, so that gives us 1 block. If we get, so mode shift, if the Guardian starts its turn with no block, it doesn't attack this turn and enters defensive mode at the start of next round. So we would stop him attacking. I'm not sure we'll be able to do that. No, we've got more block than anything else. So I can play my outmaneuver, which gets me 2 more energy. So I'm going to play 1,000 cuts this time. So that's 2. And then I've got a backflip, which draws 2 cards. And a prepared, which draws 1 card, and we can discard 1 card. Yeah, so I spent 1 energy there. So we need to discard a card. We will discard strike. And then I'm going to scry for 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to discard all of them. No. I was thinking I could get my 1,000 cuts to go, but I won't be shuffling. Ooh, okay, so I'm going to have to use 2 energy to get 2 block. And that's the end of my turn. I do 2 damage, poison to him. And he still has his 5 block. So that goes away. And he's attacking for 6. I've got 3 block. 1, 2, 3. And so he's staying in attack mode. Then I draw up 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1,000 cuts. So we do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll play Survivor for 1 to give us 2 block. And we discard a card, so we'll discard a defend. And then we'll play Neutralize, do 1 damage. And 1 weaken. And then we'll play our 2 strikes, which do 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the end of our turn. 2 poison. And he's attacking for 1. And he gets 5 block again. And moves modes. So we draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll play our prepared, draw 1 card, and discard 1 card. Play backflip to draw, get 1 block and draw 2 cards. And then we'll play 2 defends for 4, and he is taking 2 damage from the poison. Attacking for 6. So we're down to 3 health. And I retain my outmaneuver. He goes back up. And then it's my turn. So we're drawing 5. So we shuffle. He's taking another 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be touch and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can play our outmaneuver and get 2 more energy. So we will play acrobatics. Draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And discard 1 card. So we'll discard a defend. Then we'll play prepared, draw 1 card and discard 1 card. Discard another defend. I'm going to keep that neutralize and that strike. And I'm going to 1 block. I think we rolled our dice. So we draw 2 cards. And then I'll play this as well to get 2 block and discard a card. So I've got enough block and I'm going to retain all these cards with my runic pyramid. Once per combat, retain any number of cards this turn. So I'm retaining all of these. So he is doing, he gets 2 poison. He's doing 2 attack on us. Doesn't go through and gets 5 block. And he mode shifts to that. So now we're drawing 5 cards. So 1, and we are shuffling. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we do 5 damage, which takes his block out. So he will not be attacking this turn. And we've got a lot of cards in our hand because we use that ability. So we have 3. So neutralize does 1 damage and weakens him. And then we will do 1, 2, 3 strikes, which is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now he's down to 4 health. And that's all we can do. Oh, what happened there? Yeah, their cards were drawing. And now he moves. He doesn't do anything. He moves up to here. And we do 2 poison to him. And we're drawing 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're shuffling. So we do 5 damage, which kills him. So that was, still a bit of a struggle. I would say I definitely need more attack. Anyway, but we're getting 3 gold, so up to 7 gold, and we get to look at the rare relics. So we get to look at 3 of these in the solo game. So a wrist blade, your 0 cost attacks deal +1 damage on each hit, including shivs. Gain 3 relics and a curse, calling bell, or orrery. Gain 4 card rewards. So we look at 4 sets of 3, use this immediately and discard it. I'm definitely not the wrist blade, calling bell or orrery. So gaining a curse or having the chance. We don't have to take these cards, but if I could get some more poison, I'm going to do orrery. I've convinced myself. Orrery it is. So we're looking at 4 sets of 3. So this is set 1. 1, 2, 3. This is the only one I'm vaguely interested in, but I don't think so. Then second set, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I'm going to take poison stab. And then 1, 2, 3. Crippling cloud hits everyone with poison and a weaken. No. And then 1, 2, 3, and we have noxious fumes. Start of turn poison. That is a power. I'm taking that one. Okay, so we've got loads of cards in our deck. After me saying that I wouldn't, how many cards have I got in my deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I mean, it's not that bad. I think what I need to do at the start of Act 2 is maybe upgrade 1,000 cuts, deal 7 damage, and upgrade my poisons as well. Now I've got that every start of turn poison. I can poison someone every turn, so it builds up. And with the other poisons that I've got, that might help. Anyway, there we go. That was Act 1 playthrough with the Silent. I managed to get through to the end, and we will see very soon how Act 2 goes. Okay guys, take care. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.